Take it away, Pastor.
Hey, guys. Welcome. I invite you in to this half an hour session that we're going to have. Welcome to the Marital Toolbox, where we just learn as couples, married couples, and, outside of marriage, because we do talk about relationships in general. But for the most part, it is geared towards husband and wife, because we talk about husband and wife issues and different things like that. And so it's we call it the Marital Toolbox, something me and my husband started years ago, but everybody knows Pastor Lucas, her husband, passed, but if you didn't know, about 3 years ago. But anyway, so I'm continuing the vision. So the Marital Toolbox is about learning how to applicate different tools, as in a man that has a toolbox. There are certain tools and devices for specific things to get done, specific things to get fixed. And so it's the same thing with a marriage. We learn, you don't get it all the way when you get into marriage. Some things you may come in educated, you may come in knowledgeable of, maybe because something you was taught, your environment, you saw it in your home, or your mom, your dad, or whatever. But for the most part, marriage is really a everyday learning a learning cycle, and you're building when you're married. You don't come in already built, but you're building. You have to build together. And what it is you're meshing personalities, you're meshing families, different things like that. And so where you might have thought you've known each other before you've gotten married, because some people have known each other, they were friends, high school friends, all that type of stuff. And, they got married and different things like that. But when you get married, it just takes on a whole nother relationship. The dynamics of him and her, it changes from boyfriend and girlfriend. Now it's husband and wife. It changes from commitment to covenant. Now you understand what I'm saying. It changes to covenant. Commitment is kindness, although commitment and covenant can be together, but when you're in a boyfriend and girlfriend, you try to be in a committed relationship, but sometimes that fails and different things like that, and you can just walk out. Covenant relationship is kind of different. Covenant is more so a vow that you do make, with each other, a vow so much to the best of your ability. The vows, the end of that vows, until death do us apart. To the best of your ability, you try to maintain that and keep vows. But we've seen in marriage, some vows are broken, some covenants are broken, but nevertheless, it is building blocks in marriage. And so you grow. And so I said all of that to say, as in tools, you find tools as you grow in marriage to, what to use if this works. Because some tools don't work for everything. And then another thing too, a tool may have worked a couple of times, but that don't mean it may work another time. So it's just a matter of just going into that toolbox, and whatever is in your toolbox, and just taking it out and seeing what works for you. So that's what the Marital Toolbox is all about. And the disclaimer with me with the Marital Toolbox is I don't know everything, but I do know some things. I speak from experience. I speak from wisdom. I can speak from biblical principles. I can speak from being educated. I can speak from those different things. So what I may say may work for you. It may or it may not. But that's your option to try it out. But more than likely, it's going to work. Okay, so that's what the Marital Toolbox is about. And so what we're going to get into, this topic right here. I've had opportunities, although I've been off for a minute, have opportunities to still talk to marriages and still talk to husband and wives, but I more so get a lot of wives talk to me more. Well, of course not husbands. Maybe if I had a husband, they might talk to me, but I don't know. But men are funny. I was married to a man, so I can say this. Men are funny duddies, so they're kind of funny with that, their business and all of that stuff. Honey, who you talking to? Don't be talking to them about her. What are you, so they're kind of funny about that, on what goes on in their house, and how it gets out, because as wives, we reflect our husbands, okay? And everything about us is a reflection of him. What we say, how we say it, what we look like, what we do, we are a reflection. It's a funny joke that I grew up on in my house, because I grew up in church, right? And they always used to say, and I hear my aunts and my mom say, if you want to know what's going on in the house, you